Hi there, welcome for my May guidance for us all. So, as always, I want you to close your eyes for me. I want to take in 3 deep, slow breaths. And I want you to just breathe in calmness and then breathe out calm. Just imagine that when you're breathing in this beautiful, clear, calm energy, and then you're breathing it out. Then on the third time, I want you to pause and then really breathe out. So if we can do that 3 times, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and hold and breathe out. Keep your eyes closed for me. And I want you to pick a number between 1 and 7. And then I don't want you to overthink it. A number's going to jump into your mind. Don't question it. Don't try to change it. It's the first number that jumps into your head between 1 and 7. Right, so if you can open your eyes and just sit and relax now, and just keep breathing in calmly and quietly, and let go of all the stress and worries, fears. Just be for the moment. So today I haven't picked out the cards. Today I've gone into the colours. So these colours are going to be connected to the chakras, and for the month of May, it's going to give you a bit of guidance about what you need to do, maybe for yourself, or what you need to look into. I think when it comes to the chakra, the energies or the colours, I feel like they will stretch on more than just a month. So there'll be things you could work on, and maybe in time it will come. But it will be like if you're going off on a journey. This is my path. This is where I first start from. Whether it's like I have to have a bit of faith, or I've got to get practical, or whatever it is. This would be where I start my new journey from. As we step on out there into this new world. Right. So if you picked out card number 1. The colour you have picked is the green. So the green is the heart chakra. So your journey is about your heart area, about what brings joy in your heart, what you love, who do you love, have you got enough love? Is it time to go on a journey of love? Is it time to open up your heart and allow love to come in? Is it time to get rid of things that you no longer love, to be replaced by things that you do love? It's time to go on a journey of love now, and that's not a hippy dippy thing. This is a strong chakra. This is about joy. It's time to bring in some joy. It's time to free your heart up from whether it's the past, whether it's an addiction, whether it's a negative way of thinking, whether it's letting go of someone that not good for you. It's time to free your heart, and what will be replaced is something stronger and something better. It's about your abundance as well, work and abundance. You're going to get more beneficial rewards if you do things you love. Stick to your heart, even in mad, crazy times. Does this feel right for me? Does that feel right for me? Remember your support. Don't cut yourself off from people that you really care about, or run off, suddenly meet someone you don't need your friends around. You need your support around. You need people around, but people that uplift you. Also, it's time to clear away the ducks. So if there's people that you no longer connect with, it's not a bad thing. You're just moving into a new cycle. what makes you happy in the heart with you, truthfully. Don't try to be anyone else or copy anyone else or follow anyone else's path. It's about yourself. It's about what brings you joy in your heart. Maybe it's time to meet your new partner. Maybe it's time to get married. Maybe it's time to do that thing that you've always wanted to do. Maybe it's time to just walk out in nature with your dog and just feel at one, because that fills your heart. Maybe it's having a coffee with a friend. I know there's certain things we can't do at the moment, but as time moves on, we will. So your number one is asking you to delve into your heart and find what brings you joy now. Have more of that and get rid of things that no longer do. That's number one. So all you in number two, we are drawn to the colour orange, which is the sacral chakra. This is about creativity, about joy, sensuality, sexuality. It's about that fire, a passion, and creativity igniting inside yourself. So yours is about, are you creative enough? It doesn't mean you have to paint. You could just read a book that inspires you. You could bake a cake. You could have a engaging conversation that really inspires and ignites. Are you someone that really craves a relationship but is scared of it and shut right down because you've been hurt? It's time to open up. It's time to open up whoever you are, your sensuality, your sexuality, your creativity, your joy, what makes you happy. Get creative. The orange is what an artist, designer would work on, that colour, that energy. So it's time to connect into your real core of your creativity. Do you need to go and do that course you've been putting off? Do you need to do write poetry, write a letter? Do you need to write that email to someone that's apologising or just reconnecting? It's time for all those areas as well. Don't always just put up with people. Don't always assume that you can do what you like in a relationship. You have to put some energy in it. You have to be creative, because you can't, especially these days, assume that everyone or whoever it is always going to be there and you can do what the hell you like. You can't. I have to say, it's important for you now to ask yourself, is there enough joy in your life? And if there's not, as you start off on your journey, it's about bringing that joy in. You need some more joy. So number 3, if you are ready, is the 7th chakra. So here we go. So if you picked up number 3, I would say to you, what are you here for? Why have you landed on this earth? What's your journey about? What have you come to do? What have you come to learn? Are you connecting in enough? Are you listening to your instincts? Have you got enough faith? Do you need to connect into your faith? Do you need to connect into your spiritual path? Do you need to read or listen to something? Do you need to get out of the practical and connect more into the spiritual and be guided by that era? A deeply spiritual chakra, and it's about connecting into the divine. What is your faith? Regardless of religion or whatever you come from, whatever you believe, are you connecting enough into that? It's time to step out of, get rid of the coat of this is how it always is, and put on the coat of adventure and new and magic. Because if you can get into this energy of just kind of trying new things, being open-minded, not being so rigid, look out for signs and be a bit of a free spirit, you're going to find some amazing things come to you. So my question for you is, what do you feel like you're here to do? What do you feel like at the moment you want to change? And what do you feel like you want to bring into your life? this is where you move forward. And the first thing you need to do is to believe in yourself and that you're being guided. Connecting to spirit, connecting to the divine. Look out for signs. You know, we see these signs and sometimes we just kind of dismiss them, or we kind of think, oh, that's nice, there's a feather there, or there's a sign saying, yes, go and do this, and then we ignore it, you know. So really, really look out, because you're being very, very divinely guided. This would also be for you that have got loved ones in spirit. They're trying to speak to you, they're trying to connect with you. Look out for signs from them. They're with you. A very deep spiritual time is upon you. Embrace it, I'd say. So ready for number 4. Number 4 is the throat chakra. So this is the spirit of truth. So I really want to, I'm going to go in, go out. Yeah, I really want to go out, but deep inside I don't want to. So the throat chakra, spirit of truth, is you can't hide away from your truth. You know your truth. So even if you pretend, you know your truth. So you've got to be honest. You know, if you're in a relationship and it's not right, you know. You know, if you're in a job you don't enjoy, you know, but you pretend you do. You know, it's about speaking your truth. Even if you write it down in a journal, or just being honest with yourself. You know, if you don't, you'll find that you might get a sore throat quite often, tickly throat, dry throat. It's because you're not speaking your truth, and your throat chakra is blocked. It's time for you to step in to your own truth, and the way you do that is be honest with yourself. What really works for you? Do you believe in yourself? Are you the person that kind of stops yourself moving forward? Are you really unhappy but just think this is all there is? No, it's time for you to step out of that thought process and step into the truth is, I want more. I want to do this. I want to try that. It feels like for the colours at the moment, I know we're quite restricted at the moment, but don't be too restricted. You know, I think this period we've gone in, I think we all will come out of it differently. It's time to shake things up, and your truth is different to someone else's. So it's good to be around people that inspire you and uplift you. That's what you want. Stay away from people that drain you and stuff like that. And you don't need approval. You don't need to get approval from everyone. You know, stick to your truth. It's a very healing one. Words. Some of you might want to learn counselling or learn how to speak or heal a part of you that needs healing. Whether you need to let go of the past, whether you need to kind of let go of anger, frustration, or whatever it is. It's time to let go of this kind of sort of like fear or this blockage that kind of sort of like stops you. And this is going to come through by you expressing yourself and getting it off your chest. And that will bring in the healing. Some of you may get benefits of being by water, being in water, and also drinking water. So the next one, number 5, is the solar plexus. So this chakra is all about personal power, standing in your power, being in your power, feeling powerful as you stride off on the yellow brick road on a new journey. If you picked up this colour, this chakra, you definitely will want some new things. You want a new adventure. You know, you want to go off in the sunshine, you're feeling inspired. You know, at the moment we can't do much, but sit down, get a plan of action in your mind, you know, think about what you want to do and how you can do things, and don't let anything put you off. But there's a new adventure, but each stride you take has more energy to it because it's about what works well for you. It's about movement. Doesn't necessarily mean travel, it's movement inside. It's stirring the body up, it's stirring the energy up, it's inspiring you, it's making you move forward. So don't see this as like, oh my god, everything's ended. See this as a time of really gathering all your energy, all your thoughts, to move forward into this kind of new energy that's coming around you, because you're going to want something different, you're going to want something new, and you're going to want to kind of strive out there. and do the best you can. You know, if you've been feeling a bit wobbly, a bit off your perch, the yellow, the solar plexus is going to bring you back and feeling a bit strong, because you are strong. You know, but it's about it's the fresh air, it's the sunshine on your face, it's finding your mojo, it's finding your rhythm, it's finding your groove again, and off you go off on this journey of this adventure. You know, so even if you go somewhere new, completely have a fresh start, even if you kind of sort of like get rid of everything you don't want and think, I don't need all this anymore, all this crap, get rid of thoughts and feelings, because there's a new adventure come up around you. So it's time for you to embrace the energy of what you've always wanted to be, and this is the right time. Very powerful. I mean, all the colours in that are very powerful. So right, the sixth one, which is quite interesting because this would be the sixth chakra anyway. I didn't realise that they're not in order, but this one actually is the sixth one, which is the third eye chakra. So if you picked out the sixth one, you've got to work on your trust, your faith. You know, I believe, you know, I'm being guided, I believe in spirit, I believe in, you know, that everything's going to okay. But this one was saying, but do you really believe it? Because sometimes, you know, we may wobble, and this is when we need to really connect in to having that faith and that trust that everything's going to be okay. Look out for signs as well. Look out for kind of being guided along. Like the 6th and 7th chakra are highly spiritual. Like-minded people may come your way. You might connect with people from different backgrounds, and just random new faces may come up around you, and they might be helping you along your path. On this next stage of your path, it's not about being too practical, it's not about being too kind of orderly, it's not about doing things your way, it's about standing in the middle of the road and thinking, I'm walking along and I'm being guided now. And you know, and when a sign comes or when an intuitive feeling comes, I'm going to take that baton and I'm going to follow that lead. That's what you need to do. Trust. Trust is the key with this one. A bit of faith now, which is very important. And know that everything's going to go okay. Sit down and just say, right, show me a sign that, you know, I am okay, that everything's fine, you know. Just trust, really. Be in the moment, be in the present. Work from today and go from today. Don't worry too much about what you're going to be doing next year or in 6 months' time, because things will shift and change and you will get going. But have a little faith and trust. So the last one is the base chakra. So the base chakra, the first chakra, rooting you, grounding you. You know, are you getting caught away in your emotions, your fears, your anxiety? Do you need to ground yourself now and root yourself and keep yourself rooted and grounded? Because this is saying to me, or to us all, that we are actually maybe allowing our emotions, our fears and worries and what we're here make us wobbly. So imagine it's like roots coming out of your feet like a tree and standing firm. It may sway, but I'm standing firm. You know, it's a real good one for building your inner strength and building up you, building up your body in a sense, building up your mind, affirmations, you know. Practically get things organised, get things done, but not in an obsessive way, in a very practical way. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, you know. But also kind of with you, work on your inner strength. You've got a lot of strength there, a lot of inner strength, and you just got to realise that this is there, and needs to come out. And maybe it's time for you to kind of get your paperwork in order, get things you've been putting off in order, really. Think about learning something new, or a new way of working, a new way of doing things, and maybe you've got to bring everyone together and connect more people, a lot more like-minded people together. But anyway, the red is also very much, it is the base chakra, and it's the first chakra is rooted in and telling you it's time for you to kind of sort of like be Be rooted now, be grounded, keep those roots there. Don't sway, don't let your fears or anxiety overtake you, but bring a sense of you back. You know, it's about you. Number one, you, the red. Bring your work on you now. What needs to be kind of fixed? What needs to be healed? What needs to be kind of sort of like what needs to be released? So, and if you do find yourself wobbly, just breathe in and breathe out, but just imagine some roots are coming out of your feet and going right into the earth, and it's really, really grounding you as well. You know, let go of anger, let go of fear, let go kind of all these negative qualities. Bring in your practical side of getting things done in a calm and collected manner. So I hope that little reading helped you. What I am going to do now is just pick us all out a little angel card to go with these colours. Right, so here we go. What are we going to get today? We have the ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into the healing womb brings about desirable efforts. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all the cares and concerns. So if you can go by water, that's fine. If you can't, go on YouTube, lie back and listen to the sound of the sea. Drink more water. Especially if you picked out the blue, the throat chakra, definitely the water energy will be quite strongly around. So the water energy, being by water, drinking more water. Also the ocean, the water, the emotions, making sure that we wash away negative emotions. If you have a day where you feel kind of wobbly, okay, that's okay. So today I feel that, but tomorrow I'm going to get up and I'm going to get back into the swing of things. So anyway, I hope that helped. Just remember to keep the faith, keep the trust, and keep believing in yourself, and believe that you're okay and you're being divinely guided. So close your eyes again for me and do a few breaths